Hi, I'm Matt Williamson with Yardbarker here to do a off-season preview of the AFC East. And the Bills won the AFC East with a 13-3 record. They outscored their opponents in 2020 by 126 points. They couldn't get past the Chiefs in the playoffs, but this was clearly an incredible successful season for Buffalo. In terms of salary cap space, the Bills are about the middle of the pack, but probably won't be overly active in bringing in players from outside the organization. But this is a team with a great foundation and should be in the hunt for the foreseeable future. And they also have several front seven defenders they could cut to create cap space. So maybe they do bring in an impact defender in free agency and then look for that direction in the draft as well. Could also probably use a guard on offense as well. Miami is absolutely trending in the right direction after winning 10 games in Brian Flores' second season as head coach. But the Dolphins did allow over half a yard more on defense per play than they produced on offense. Miami has just under 28 million in cap space, which is one of the best situations in the league, and are loaded with draft capital, including the third overall pick that they got from Houston. This team is very much trending in the right way, and the roster should be much improved, presumably around Tua Tagovailoa this offseason. So I think this is a team on the rise. This was an unusual and transitional year for the New England Patriots without Tom Brady, as well as having to overcome a lot of opt-outs, and this ended up being a very poor roster. But Bill Belichick still won 7 games, really without a passing game or without a whole lot of talent. They should be getting some of these opt-out players back this year and have the NFL's 4th most salary cap space right now. But this is a roster that is just loaded with needs, including finding their new quarterback. So I'm really excited to see how they spend their money. They could turn things around quickly. But again, that quarterback situation is huge in New England right now. For most of the year, the Jets were the NFL's worst team, and they finished the season with a dismal 2-14 record. Their defense allowed a full yard more per play than New York's offense produced, and this was the worst team in the league in point differential by a wide margin. But the Jets are loaded with draft picks over the next 2 years, have 2 firsts in this upcoming draft, including the 2nd pick overall, as well as the 3rd most salary cap space in the NFL right now. So obviously this is a rebuild, and they hired a new coach in Robert Saleh. The Jets should look much different in 2021, and there's reason for optimism. Thanks so much. I am Matt Williamson with Yardbarker.